All right, so 3 guesses where I am. Currently hanging out in Times Square. My brother recommended coming in at night, and it's quite something. It is as bright as daytime right now. The sky is fully dark, but there's so much light from so many sources. It's honestly just a little unsettling. Now, it is night. There has not been a morning update. Yeah, there's reasons for that. I'll start out by talking about the day. We went to a workshop at the Neighborhood Playhouse, which is pretty cool because that was where Meisner came up with and invented. There is a clown with a jukebox coming this way. That's the thing. It's where Meisner invented his system, which, if you know anything about acting, is probably significant to you. If you do not, well, that name probably meant nothing. But for me, it was cool to see where some of the techniques I'm learning originated from and were originally taught. Editing Ryan here. I realized I didn't get into what the workshop itself actually was. A large amount of it was we went into a room and we were called up in front of a camera one at a time, and we were just asked a couple utterly random questions. Someone was asked about if they've ever jumped out of a plane. Like, it can be literally anything. It was train of thought kind of things from the guy who was hosting it. We answer questions to the camera for about a minute. We all go back to our seats, and then he went through, if you were a casting director, what does he see in you, and what roles would he cast you in? And he comments on, okay, I think you could play this kind of thing. I could see you doing this. I don't think I'd cast you as this sort of thing. Which was interesting, though admittedly a little bothersome that so much of our job is based on appearance. The fact that in those first 30 seconds of an audition, the director probably already knows if they're going to cast you or not, which is kind of a shame. Beyond that, we got a tour of the space. We got to look into a few classrooms and the theater, and we got told a bit about the program at the Neighborhood Playhouse. Yeah, there you go. From there, we took a hop down to Grand Central Station, which is pretty cool. It was grand and it was central. I enjoyed what I saw there. I went back to the hostel and needed a break. In the evening, I went out, I took a trip on the Staten Island Ferry, went over to see the Statue of Liberty. Didn't get to get up close to it, unfortunately, and I forgot my good camera, so I don't have good photos of it, and I won't get a chance to go back, so that's my bad. But I did get a few really cool shots, and I timed it perfectly for a sunset trip by. So I got some amazing shots of the sun setting behind it. Yeah, my phone died. I had to navigate my way back to the hostel from there, completely analog. I made it, survived, but it was a weird experience. I got on the wrong train 2 times because, frankly, the metro system isn't that easily understood here. But maybe that's just because I'm not used to it. Yeah. From there, I got back to the hostel, charged up my phone, got some dinner, and I came out here. And now I'm doing this. So the reason that I needed a break is that as this trip goes on, interpersonal conflicts are starting to rear their heads. Yeah. I don't know how much of it is just in my head and how much is actually there, but I have one friend who I've started worrying about him just being annoyed that I'm around a whole ton, probably in my head, but I can't shake the feeling that it's real. There's an individual on the trip who I'm going to codename Alpha. Alpha and I have not gotten along in a long time, and it's just frustrating to have to spend so much time around them, to be perfectly honest. The challenger behind me would like you to know that he exists. Anyway, so it's getting hard to just be around people all the time. I actually got called in for a sit-down conversation. Okay. Sit-down conversation because apparently someone had taken offense to something I'd done, but they wouldn't name what it was, so it honestly wasn't very helpful. So I don't know how to fix that, but I'll try and be nice to them. But yeah, I was frustrated at some of the people I was walking with. I was worried a lot of them didn't really want me around. And then I wanted space. I wanted to take a break. I wanted to breathe. I wanted to be alone for a bit. And that's impossible around here. Even in the hostel I went back, someone showed up within 10 minutes, one of my roommates. So yeah, that's an issue with New York. You can't get space. Over in Rosebud, I can just take 5 steps and I'm in a place where there's no one else. Around here, it's impossible. So, yeah. That's kind of the update from today. A little bit on the shorter side, but that's okay. Yeah, tomorrow... Oh, it's totally blocking my camera. Tomorrow is our last day in town. We head out on the 28th, which should be kind of nice for heading off to Toronto. And yeah, I hope that even just shaking things up is going to help a lot. Currently trying to sort out working with the postal system to send something home to Canada. That costs a whole heck of a lot. But I got 2 toy Nerf guns that aren't available in Canada. And despite the fact that they're demonstrably toys and couldn't hurt a fly, I feel like the TSA wouldn't like me bringing them on the airplane anyway, so... Yeah, need to figure out how to ship some stuff home. Need to figure out how to put up with people. Need to figure out how to rest. It's getting tiring, but yeah. So there you go. This video is short. Let's take a quick adventure down the streets of Times Square. First and foremost, I'm disappointed. The Coke advertisement's gone. All the stupid things, I really wanted to see the Coke advertisement, but apparently that's been gone for a while. Yeah. Like I said, it's cool, and it's busy, and there's a lot of things happening, including a clown walking by with no shirt on, blasting a boombox. But sometimes it's too much to deal with. I'd like a break. There's also an oh, nope. Hang on, I was gonna say there's an absolutely massive Zendaya staring at us all, but now it's an advertisement for something else and I can't tell what because frankly there's too much going on here. My condolences for anyone who gets easily overstimulated. Anyway, I don't know if you heard any of this because it is really loud out here, but hopefully that got through. And we'll see you tomorrow. Ta for now.
Oh, I love emerging dramatically through the smoke.
There's a set of stairs, and apparently they're really popular because there's like 10,000 people on them. And there were last time I was here too. And I mean, sure, they're big and red, but they're stairs. I don't know, I'm probably just missing something obvious. Guys, I found him. He's real, and he's in Times Square tonight. A Spider-Man. My phone continues to be really dumb. Pretend this clip has me saying, I can't be the only one who finds this funny. That urgent care is coming soon, right? That's not just me?